In the previous lesson, you familiarized yourself with the different tabs and controls on the reporting page in Google Analytics. Now it's time to go a little deeper into the UI elements of the main reporting categories which you can see on the left pane of the screen, namely the audience, acquisition, behavior, and conversions reports. Before I jump in, let me quickly summarize what these different reports can do for you. The audience reports gives you insights into your audience, who they are, what devices they are using, their interests, location, and so on. The acquisition reports gives you insights on how your visitors are behaving on your site and shows you conversion patterns such as how they navigated around your site before making a sale or a goal conversion. The behavior reports indicate how your visitors are interacting with your website and shows the flow between the different pages they visited. The conversions reports shows you all of the channels in Google Analytics that helped you achieve your goals. If you look into any report, you'll see the name of the report at the top in big bold letters. Below each report name, you'll see controls that help you modify the report. In this report, which is the language report, you can see customize, email, export, add to dashboard, and shortcut links. Customize is used to modify a standard report to fit your requirements. Email lets you share a report with people even if they don't have a Google Analytics account. Export lets you export a copy of the report in a number of file formats. Add to dashboard lets you embed a copy of the report in a dashboard. And shortcut lets you add the current report to the shortcuts view. At the top right-hand corner of the screen is the date selector. This lets you view your website on a specific day, week, month, or year, or compare the performance of your website for a range of days. The graduation cap icon opens up the Google Analytics Academy, where you can learn more about how each report works. Below the graduation cap, you'll notice a couple of segment sections. A segment is basically a subset of your analytics data that is used to compare and contrast information. The first segment is already set up for you, and it's the All Sessions segment. This displays the data for your whole web property. The second section allows you to create your own segment for certain specific criteria, such as bounced sessions, direct traffic, mobile traffic, and so on. To create a segment, you click the plus New Segment button. Below the segments are the report tabs. Google Analytics displays all your reporting data in different views through these tabs. The Explorer tab is one of the most common tabs you'll see throughout the various reports. When you select a tab, you'll see that the data is usually displayed in a graphical view at the top, while the bottom half displays data in a tabular format. Immediately below the Report tab is the Metrics group, which contains links to different types of metrics such as summary, site usage, goals, e-commerce, AdSense, and so on. The Summary view is the default view in the Explorer tab. It shows the acquisition, behavior, and conversions data for specific dimensions such as age or language. The Site Usage view displays data related to the number of sessions, pages per session, average session duration, % of new sessions, and bounce rate. The Goals section displays the overall goal conversion rate for goals within a set, per session goal value, and individual goal conversion rates for each goal in a set. We'll learn more about goals later on in this course. For now, just know that you'll find related data here. If you have set up your web property for e-commerce at the time of creating your Google Analytics account, you'll see the revenue, transactions, order value, e-commerce conversion rates, and per session value for data here. If you have a website running Google AdSense, you can find data related to AdSense revenue, ads clicked, page impressions, CTR, and eCPM here. For this data to show up though, you must link your Google AdSense account to your Analytics account. Below the Metrics group, you'll see a couple of drop-down buttons, Sessions versus Select a Metric. You can use the options in these drop-downs to see different data comparisons within your report, such as Sessions versus Bounce Rate. To the right of the drop-down options are the timeline options. You can choose to see the hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly view of your data by selecting one of these options. If you scroll further down to the table, you'll see options to add a secondary dimension. A secondary dimension is applied when you want to dig in further into your data to view specific criteria. For example, if you are in the language report, you can dig deeper to learn the top traffic sources for a particular audience. To do this, you click on Secondary Dimension, select Acquisition, and then choose Source. You can also filter the table data further by clicking the Advanced link and selecting an option. For example, you can further filter by bounce rate to see which languages from specific countries are having the highest bounce rates. These are some of the fundamental things you need to be aware of when you are navigating the Google Analytics reports. Take some time to explore it on your own. Click around the different tabs, select some metrics, change some drop-downs, and see what happens with your data.